Hi everybody, this is Lynn from mamas.got.plans and I am back with another plan with me. This week we're going to be using the Fall Girl Planner Kit from Hello Petite Paper. I absolutely love the color mix in this kit. I think it's so fun and fresh to use, some of the colors from fall like orange mixed in with the pink and the lavender and deeper shades of purple. I also just quickly showed on screen that I changed my pen up for this week. I actually am using a Papermate Ink Joy gel pen in 0.5 and guys, I'm in love. You guys know I'm I've always used my Micron 0.5 and I do love that, but I saw quite a few people using this. I had originally bought it in the 0.7 and felt that it was too thick. But the 0.5 I ordered online and it's just right. So anyway, moving on very quickly back to the plan with me. I put down my bottom washi as usual, and now here I am just working on my sidebar. This week I decided to track just my no spend, and you guys know I broke it as usual, but I did try to be good this week, but you'll see later on there was a Foxy Fix mystery sale, so I couldn't help myself. Now here I am just deciding on how I wanted to do the rest of my sidebar. I didn't know if I wanted to mix up the colors or do something a little more monochromatic. And I ended up choosing to do my sidebar in all different shades of purple. And I love the way that it turned out. It was really just something different. Usually I just always am mixing up the colors, but I thought with this purple, it's the main color in the kit, and I really wanted to highlight that on the sidebar. So originally I put down an odds and ends header over the checklist that I use for my Happy Mail, but you'll see that I do decide to take that out, and I just use one of the glitter headers that is included in the kit, just for a little bit of separation between my habit tracker and my Happy Mail. And I'll use another glitter header again here, and then I'm going to just fill in my dinners for the week. Again, I film in a rewind style, so this is a week obviously that's already happened. It's the week of September 25th through October 1st. And guys, I do have to apologize for the lack of videos lately. It's just been a really hectic couple of weeks in my life, both personally and also with our business. You'll see in just a little bit some of what I'm talking about, but I haven't had as much free time to plan, but I am hoping to try to catch up a little bit, and was really, really happy that I was able to at least sit down and plan for this week. So then at the bottom I had some room, and instead of putting something different there, I decided to choose a full box that had the same pattern as the bottom washi, and I just thought that looked really cool, like the bottom washi kind of just continued all the way along the whole bottom of the page. So moving on to Monday, I decided to use, of course, this Coffee Monday sticker from Bookish Planning. You guys know I love Bookish Planning. I love her shop. I love her handwritten stickers. She does such a great job, and she does customs, which is so fantastic. This Coffee Monday was a custom that she did for me, but I think that she may actually have added it as a regular sticker sheet in her shop. So definitely check that out. I used a little Stick With Me Tofu the Panda coffee sticker up there by the Coffee Monday sticker. And then moving on, I used one of the, I guess they're kind of like appointment labels from the kit to mark down that I needed to edit photos from the weekend. If you guys didn't know, I am the team photographer for my oldest son's football team, so I take a lot of photos at the games. Usually I take between 600 and 700 photos, and then I will edit them down to about half that. So it takes me quite a while. So I also used a Fox and Cactus computer kawaii girl to mark that down. Then I used an odds and ends header, as well as one of the ombre heart checklists that I just cut down to size to mark down some of the things that I needed to get done for the day. That cute little grocery bag sticker is from Stationery Heaven Co. And then here I am again just using one of those appointment labels and a Van Sticky Chibi Girl with a bow paper clip to mark down that I had an ultrasound that day. Again, I had been having some health issues and needed to follow up after I had seen my doctor the previous week with an ultrasound. Thankfully, we got a diagnosis, and it is nothing serious. It is something that can be easily managed with medication. So I am very relieved by that, and I am feeling much better. So again, I just used the rest of that half box that I had used at the bottom of my sidebar and put down that Chibi Girl to mark down my appointment. And then I decided to paint my nails when I got home, so I just used a little flag from the kit and an emoji sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then I wanted to mark down that we went to Smash Burger before my son's football game that evening. I wanted to use a little burger sticker from Stationery Heaven Co., but I wasn't going to have enough room, so I ended up just taking that off and using just a meal little things. And then I used a half box, and then I love that sticker. I don't know the character name, but it's from Glam Planner, and it's a girl and a boy sitting together, and he's holding a football, so I thought it was very appropriate. So moving on to Tuesday, I used this adorable Boots full box to start the day, and then I used another label sticker to mark down that our cleaning service was coming that morning. That adorable little spray bottle is from Very Cute Designs. I then put down a to-do header, and then here I am just cutting a scallop heart checklist to size to mark down everything that I needed to get done that day. And then I'm also going to add in another cute little computer sticker. This one is from Stationery Heaven Co. If you haven't checked out, both Stationery Heaven Co. and Very Cute Designs have really adorable kawaii stickers. I believe that Stationery Heaven Co. is currently on, well, they put their shop on vacation, but I do believe they are students, so they may just be taking a break until their semester is over, but it's definitely a shop worth checking out. I then used a half box and this adorable Munchkin sticker watching Netflix to mark down that I had a Grey's Anatomy binge. I had not been caught up on the previous season, so I wanted to spend some time catching up on that. I then used one of the long flag stickers and this Just Breathe sticker from Stick With Me Shop because I had kind of a relaxing evening, which was nice after such a hectic day before. And then I'm sorry guys that this is out of frame, but I did just use a TV Little Things to mark down that This Is Us was on TV. That is definitely, again, another show that I like to watch when it actually airs. Moving on to Wednesday, I used a glitter header from the kit as well as a Hump Day sticker from Van Sticky. And originally I was going to use a Bubblemon sticker, but I just felt like it didn't have any color to it, and I wanted something that had just a little bit of color, so I used one of these fall emoji stickers from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then here I am just using one of the label stickers to mark down that my Orange Theory fitness class was that morning. And again, that little kawaii girl sticker is from Fox and Cactus. I used a Today header, and then I also used one of the Ombre Heart checklists that I cut down to size to mark down everything that I needed to get done that day. You'll notice that on Wednesdays I use mostly stickers, and if I do have to write on a sticker, I will write on it before I actually put it down on my planner because I really don't like to kind of fight with the coil. So Wednesdays are always sticker days in my planner just because of the coil. And I also added that adorable little car sticker, again another sticker from Stationery Heaven Co. to mark down that I had to pick up my prescriptions from CVS. I then put down this full box. It's so beautiful with the leaves, and then I actually just used another half box over that with a record camera sticker from, I'm not sure if that's from, it's either from Very Cute Designs or Stationery Heaven Co. And then I just wanted to mark down that I had filmed my plan with me that day. And then I kind of moved down to the bottom of the page here. I used a Little Things, and I just kind of covered the icon that was there with this football sticker from Planner Frenzy to mark down that my son had football practice. And then I did use this Time to Relax sticker from Hello Petite Paper that came on a freebie that came with this kit. So before I move on to Thursday, I'm just kind of checking everything off for the first half of the week. So originally on Thursday, I decided to use this bow full box. I thought that it kind of matched the bow on the boots from Tuesday, but you'll see later on I actually switch it out. I just felt like it was very muted, and I don't know, against some of the other stickers that I put down later in that day, I just didn't like the way that it looked, so I did end up switching that out. And here you can see I'm switching it out, and I'm actually going to use the coffee cup sticker. I thought it gave it a nice pop. So I put down that to-do header, and then I cut down a scallop heart checklist to size to mark down some things that I needed to get done. I also used this cute little Tofu the Panda sticker holding his nose by a trash can because we had bulk trash collection on Friday, so I spent a lot of time cleaning out our garage and just gathering up anything that I could to put out with our bulk trash. I then used a half box, and here I am just hand lettering Netflix and chill, because after all of that work I just wanted to kind of relax and just have some time to myself. I also used a Van sticky Chibi Girl watching TV to mark that down. And then later in the evening, you'll see I'm just kind of trying to decide exactly how I want to fit everything in. So the first thing that I decide to do is put down, I'm starting kind of from the bottom and then working my way up. So I put down that my son had football practice, and then I'm going to use one of the long flags again that came with the kit, and then I'm actually going to use a munchkin from Once More with Love. I love this munchkin. It's kind of like peeking out behind the Instagram symbol because I wanted to remind myself to post to Instagram, because I definitely had fallen by the wayside with my posting because I had been so busy. And then here I'm just using a little asterisk sticker because I had to remind myself to pick up my son and my neighbor's son. Usually my husband is at practice and he just drives them home, but he wasn't going to be there that day, so I was driving them home, and I actually needed to write it down because I knew I would forget, because it's just something that I don't usually do. So moving on to Friday, I used a glitter header at the top of the day, and then I used a Hello Friday sticker. Again, that is from Bookish Planning. That cute little girl sitting in a coffee cup is from Stationery Heaven Co., and I love it because it's fall themed, and she's sitting in, an orange coffee cup with like whipped cream on her head. I used a label sticker to mark down another Orange Theory fitness class for myself, along with another Kawaii Girl from Fox and Cactus. And then here I used one of the flag stickers, but instead of using the flag end, I kind of just covered that up with a Traveler's Notebook sticker from Van Sticky. And here I did mark down that it was the Foxy Fix Mystery Sale. And you guys, you're going to laugh because I was actually driving home from my Orange Theory class when it was time for the sale. And what does any responsible, crazy planner addict do? She pulls over to the side of the road to check out her cart from her phone. And believe it or not, guys, I was able to get my hands on a few number 2s, more than I had intended, because I had crazy fingers and just kept adding to my cart. But I was so scared to delete anything and just wait for my phone to kind of update, so I just checked out. So I'm still trying to decide on what I am keeping, but stay tuned to my Instagram because I will put whatever I decide not to keep for sale. So anyway, back to the plan with me. I put down a today header, and then I put down another ombre heart checklist with all of my things to do for the day. I then wanted to use this nap time sticker from Love Shira, and I actually just snipped off the pillow that was there because the color didn't match, and I used this other pillow sticker that I had from Lovely Rose Prints, and I layered those on top of a few strips of washi. I then used a Little Things sticker that I covered with a little football from Planner Frenzy to mark down that my son had walked through. And then here I am just using a half box at the end of the day to mark down that we had a football party with friends that night, and that little emoji is drinking a glass of wine from the Coffee Monsters Co. So moving on to the weekend, the first thing that I'm going to do is put down my glitter headers. I like to always kind of, in most cases, I try to just layer the weekend banner over the glitter headers. I like the way that that looks. So I put that down, and then I also put down a But First coffee sticker from Haley's Handmade Co. Then I'm using another label sticker and a little grocery bag from Fox and Cactus to mark down that I had an Amazon Fresh delivery coming. I don't know if you guys use Amazon Fresh, but I love it. I will be honest, guys, I hate grocery shopping. It is right up there with, you know, probably one of my top 3 things that I hate the most. I don't know. It just seems like it takes so much time, and oh my gosh, putting everything in the cart and then on the conveyor belt and then in the bags and then in the car and then out of the car, and you guys get me. So I love Amazon Fresh, and I do unattended delivery. I do the 7 to 10 a.m. window, and I'll wake up in the morning and my Amazon Fresh is just sitting outside waiting for me, and I absolutely love it. So anyway, after that, I used an odds and ends header and an ombre heart checklist to mark down everything I wanted to do that day. And then I used a half box and this adorable munchkin sticker from Once More with Love to mark down that I did yard work all day. I had a lot of things to do in the yard, so it was a really long day to get everything done. But then I also put down a full box and another flag sticker layered with a football game sticker from Love Shira to mark down that my son had his football game that night, and then that went by really fast. I used little things to mark down that we went to eat at Brick 46. Okay, moving on to Sunday. I used a flag sticker along with a lovely Rose Prince sleep-in sticker to mark down that I slept in that morning a little bit. And then here I was going to do like this cute little Hello October half box. Guys, I hated the way that I wrote October because I didn't plan it the right way, and I ran out of room, and then it was all squished. So I was going to try to fix it, and then I just scrapped it all together. So I ended up putting down, well, I'm kind of going out of order here. I'm going to use a full box, but first I'm going to put down a to-do header and then an ombre heart checklist to mark down a few things for the day, and then I am going to put down that full box and then just another half box to mark down more yard work. I have a lot of perennials in my yard, and I love flowers. So my yard is kind of filled with flowers, but it's a lot of work, like both in the spring and the fall, to kind of get things like up and running. So a lot of it I do myself. So I was out there for hours yet again on Sunday, just kind of trimming and getting everything. I was like moving things around and replanting things and everything, but I'm happy to say that I was able to finish. So, and it looked great when I was done. So then I put down a next week header because, again, it was going to be a very busy week next week. I cut this scallop heart checklist down to size. My mom, unfortunately, had to go in for a biopsy. They found something that they didn't like on her mammogram, but thankfully, I can say that it turned out to be all clear, so that was good news. It was also my husband's birthday next week, and then we are moving our local business. So I was going to be working in the new space getting that ready. So at the end of the day, I just wanted to mark down that I was going to plan for the next week. So I used some stickers in the kit, including that planner sticker, to mark that down. And then here I am just going through and kind of just checking everything off my list. And then I also almost forgot, but remembered right at the end to put those flags up there at the top. And here is a look at my finished spread. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this plan with me. Thank you again for all of your support. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with all of my future uploads.